So good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss what is the affective assessment and why assess affective domain. So affective assessment is the process of measuring students' feelings, attitudes, interests, values, and motivation toward learning. It focuses on the emotional or non-cognitive aspect of learning rather than academic knowledge or skills. So, affective assessment measures students' feelings, attitudes, interests, values, and motivation toward learning. It focuses on the emotional or non cognitive aspect that influence how students behave and perform in the class. So, why assess affective domain? So, the affective domain is assessed because students' emotions and attitudes strongly influence their motivation, behavior, and academic performance. Understanding this helps teachers adjust instruction and better support students' success. So, the affective domain is assessed because emotions strongly affect learning and achievements. As Stevens 2005 states, motivation and desire are the foundation of learning. Without the will to learn, learning will not happen. So, Popan 2011 also emphasized that affective factors that can be more influential than cognitive factors in student success. Therefore, understanding students' emotions helps teachers improve instruction and support better academic outcomes. Now let's proceed to the taxonomy of affective domain by Cartwell et al. 1964. So the taxonomy of the affective domain by Cartwell is a framework that classifies levels of emotional learning, focusing on how students develop attitudes, values, and beliefs. It describes how learners progress from simply being aware of stimulus to fully internalizing values that become part of their character and behavior. So there are five taxonomy of Cartwell. So first is receiving. So receiving, the learner shows awareness and willingness to pay attention to a stimulus or activity. So this is the lowest level of the affective domain. The learners become aware of stimulus and shows willingness to pay attention. It does not yet involve active participation, only attention and openness to experience. So example, a student listens carefully to the teacher during a lesson or looks at the presentation slides. Number two is responding. So the learners actively participate or react to the stimulus through involvement or engagement. So at this level, the learner not only pay attention but also effectively participates. The learner reacts to the stimulus through discussion, participation, or completing tasks. So example, a student volunteers to answer a question during class or participates in a group activity. So number three is valuing. So the learner attach importance to an idea, behavior, or value and demonstrate commitment to it. So here, the learner attaches importance to a value, idea, or behavior and shows commitment to it. The value begins to influence the learner's actions. So example, a student practices honestly even when the teacher is not around or shows concern for keeping the classroom clean. So number four is organizing. So the learners integrates different values and beliefs, prioritizes them, and form a consistent value system. So at this level, the learner integrates different values and organizes them into a personal value system. The learners can prioritize values and make decisions based on them. So example, a student chooses to finish homework before going out with friends because they value responsibility over leisure. And let's proceed to the last one, number five, characterizing. So the learners consistently act according to internalized values, making them part of their character and lifestyle. So this is the highest level. The learner consistently demonstrates values in different situations, and these values become part of their character or lifestyle. So, example, a student who values respect consistently shows polite behaviors or not only in school but also at home and in the community. And that would be all. I hope you understand my topic. Thank you.